I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to the Resistance. So it was a great game last night. My Broncos won, but they didn't play great. Some played really great, some played mediocre, some had really bad nights. But they won because they knew what their mission was. They stuck to it. They didn't let adversity, and there's plenty of adversity. They didn't let the adversity get to them or dissuade them. They were determined and they fought through it and they won the game. I say that, I bring that up because that's what we've got to do. I was reading some analysis of the DNC Chair race today, and from what I read, and I believe it to be pretty good analysis, there is going to be a battle between those who want another Wall Street Dem and those who want somebody who appeals and will work with the grassroots. That's going to be the fight for the DNC chair. On the Wall Street side, it sounds like they're pushing for Rahm Emanuel. We don't want that. On the grassroots side, the guy in the lead at the moment, it sounds like, is Ken Martin from Minnesota, and behind him is Ben Wickler. I'd be happy with either one of them because they're both good, solid grassroots type Democrats. Anyway, that's going to be the battle. We've got to stick together as a team and do everything that we can, do our part to make this happen. Now, along those lines, I was able to get a list of all the DNC members, the ones who will be voting. There's going to be a total of 448 people voting. 200 will come from the state parties. They're at-large delegates elected by the parties. Your state chair, co-chair, or vice chair, each state party and territory and DC get 2 delegates each. And then all kinds of different organizations, Governors Association, Municipal Democrats Association, Young Democrats, all kinds of different organizations make up the rest. 75 of those are put in place by the DNC themselves. And that's a topic for another day. Point is, 448, and we've got to convince enough of them to give us a grassroots chair. So tonight what I'm going to be doing is sending out emails to, oh, by the way, my state party never did get back to me. I told you yesterday that they were going to give my email to the executive director. No surprise, I haven't heard anything. Now that I have this list, I'm not going to bother trying to contact her again. I'm just going to be firing off emails to all of my state party officials that I know are on the DNC. Now, I would love to publish this list, but I'm afraid that if I do, if I just put it on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, I'm afraid that I will get booted from the platforms for doxing because it's got their names and their email addresses. Most of them. A lot of people didn't provide their email because they don't want it public. But the point is, I've got all their names, and I don't want to get booted from the platforms for doxing. So if anybody has a brilliant way for me to get this list to everybody, I'd be happy to do it. I also don't want to give it to just anybody who messages me because, as I like to trust people until they prove me wrong, I could get some maggot in here in my comments that says, or messages that says, hey, please send it to me. And then I'm sending it to the wrong person. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to create a reason for people to hate me, people in the party to be angry at me. They're going to have enough reason because I'm going to be determined to make changes. And people at the top don't like people at the bottom trying to make changes. So I'm going to make them know who I am. And I hope you'll do the same thing. Anyway, tonight I'll be sending out emails to all the county chairs that I can and to the party officials that are DNC members. And I encourage you all to do the same. If I come up with more useful information tomorrow, I'll share it with you. In the meantime, remember, we got 4 quarters to play and we want to win the game. Good day.